All right, welcome. Today we are tackling one of the biggest questions imaginable, but we're going to explore it through a really fascinating cosmic perspective from the writer Shui Feng. This is all about the ultimate nature of existence itself.
So let's just jump right in with the central mystery. If there is a supreme, supernatural soul of the universe, what this text calls the greatest creator, then where in this incomprehensibly vast cosmos could it possibly be? And to even begin to wrap our heads around that, you have to understand the scale we're dealing with. According to this worldview, our entire universe is just a speck of dust. The full picture, we're talking 20 parallel worlds and a mind-bending 36 dimensions of space. So the question isn't just where, it's where within all of this. And the answer that's put forward is pretty wild. It's not a single place on a map. Instead, the greatest creator is described as having two totally distinct forms, a core, unreachable essence, and then a spirit that is literally in everything, everywhere, all at once.
Okay, so let's break this duality down, because this is the key. On one side, you've got the essence. You can think of this as the true substance, the source code, if you will, and it's completely inaccessible to us humans. But on the other side, you have the spirit. This is described as the creator's consciousness, or the Tao, and this is something we actually can perceive. It's woven into everything. So where is that inaccessible essence then? Well, the text tells us it resides in a place called the realm of cool serenity. Try to picture it like the ultimate command center, the central hub connecting all 20 of those parallel worlds. It's the 0 point on the coordinate axis of all 36 dimensions. The source even describes it as the central nervous system for the entire cosmos. This quote right here really just nails it. It lays the whole idea out so clearly. The core substance is in one central, unreachable place, but the active spirit is absolutely everywhere. It's like a total separation of form and function.
Which, of course, brings us to the next big question. If the true form, the source code, is forever beyond our grasp, then how are we supposed to understand anything? How can we feel its presence or know its will? Are we, just completely cut off?
Well, the answer given is not at all. We are not cut off. In fact, we are in a constant conversation. And how does that work? It's because every single thing that happens, every change, every event, every phenomenon in the universe is actually the words of the greatest creator. The universe itself is the dialogue. And this shows you how that conversation plays out on totally different scales. It's not just some poetic idea. At a personal level, a sudden headache, that's a message, hey, you need to change your lifestyle. At a societal level, riots in the streets, that's a clear signal that the system of governance is broken. And on a global scale, natural disasters, well, that's a message that humanity's entire way of life might have a serious flaw. It's all feedback. So the whole point here is that seeing the creator isn't about looking for some figure in the sky. It's about awakening a kind of spiritual perception that allows you to read the messages that are already all around you. And once you have that, the creator's presence becomes obvious. You can see it in a blooming flower, in a flowing stream, and yeah, even in your own eyes when you look in the mirror. This is where it all shifts from just knowing something to actually doing something. If the creator's spirit is in everything, then how do you show reverence? The answer couldn't be more direct. You don't revere some abstract idea. You revere the things and phenomena that are right here, right in front of you. To respect all of creation is to respect the creator.
I find this quote so powerful because it makes the whole concept incredibly personal and immediate. It's this realization that in every single interaction, whether it's with a person, an insect, or just a blade of grass, you are being observed by the greatest creator. Your response in that very moment becomes part of a constant, ongoing evaluation.
So what's the ultimate consequence of that evaluation? Well, in this worldview, every single thing we do isn't just an action. It's a choice that puts us on one of two very distinct spiritual paths. There's no neutral ground here. And here are those two paths laid out simply. The path to what's called heaven is paved with actions and intentions that are rooted in truth, kindness, beauty, love, faith, and sincerity. And the path to hell? Well, it isn't fire and brimstone. It's just the absence of those qualities. It all comes down to what you choose to bring to the world moment by moment. So we'll leave it here with this final thought. If we really take this idea seriously, that the entire universe is a constant dialogue and every little thing is a message, it leaves us with a really deep and personal question to ponder. What is the world around you trying to tell you, right now, today?